Tired of swiping left and right on the same old boring profiles? I know I was. That's when I found Phobos. It wasn't your typical dating app. Its whole thing was revolutionary, maybe a little crazy. The AI promised to find your perfect match by pairing you with your greatest fear. The idea was that facing your fear with someone could create an unbreakable bond. My profile was simple. Name Chloe. Worst fear, serial killers. Yeah, I know, super specific, but blame the true crime podcasts. A few days later, a match popped up. His name was Julian. His profile was intense. Brooding eyes, a mysterious smile, and a bio that just said, I enjoy the simple things. Intrigued, I swiped right. We decided to meet at a quiet, dimly lit wine bar downtown. The moment he walked in, I felt it. This weird magnetic pull. He was even more handsome in person, with a quiet confidence that was both unsettling and incredibly attractive. The conversation flowed effortlessly. He had this way of listening, really listening, that made me feel like the only person in the room. He talked about his hobbies, hiking in remote places, collecting antique knives, studying human anatomy. A little strange, sure, but he was so charming about it. When I mentioned my true crime obsession, his eyes lit up in a way that sent a shiver down my spine. He said, It's fascinating, isn't it? The line between passion and obsession, how easily it can be crossed. As the night went on, little things started to feel off. He described his last relationship ending abruptly. He mentioned how much he enjoyed the chase in life. When the check came, he pulled out a black leather wallet, and for a split second, I saw something inside. It looked like a small laminated ID card, a driver's license, but the picture wasn't his. It was a woman with blonde hair, smiling. He caught me looking and snapped the wallet shut. Old memento, he said, his voice suddenly cold. My heart started hammering. Was this part of the app's experience? The charm, the red flags, the mounting dread. It was all playing out like one of my podcasts. I made an excuse about an early morning and practically ran out of the bar. He insisted on walking me home, and I couldn't think of a way to say no without seeming paranoid. Every step of the way, I felt his eyes on me. The walk to my apartment felt like miles. At my door, I fumbled with my keys, my hands shaking. I had a really wonderful time, Chloe, he said, his voice a low whisper. I feel like we have a real connection. I managed a weak smile, unlocked my door, and slipped inside, quickly shutting it behind me. I leaned against it, my breath catching in my throat. Then I heard it, a soft metallic scraping sound. The sound of a key sliding into my lock. My blood ran cold. I hadn't given him a key. I didn't wait to see the doorknob turn. I bolted, pure adrenaline coursing through me. I ran through my small apartment, my mind screaming. The front door clicked open behind me. Heavy footsteps followed. I scrambled onto the fire escape, not even bothering to close the window. I didn't look back. I just ran, barefoot on the cold metal, climbing down flights of stairs until my feet hit the pavement of the back alley. I didn't stop running for 10 blocks. The next morning, shaking and exhausted, I grabbed my phone. I had to report him, delete the app, something. But when I looked for Phobos, it wasn't there. I searched the app store, my purchase history, my browser history. Nothing. It was gone. It was as if the app and my perfect, terrifying match had never existed at all. Thanks so much for watching. What do you think happened? Was it all in her head or something much more sinister? Let me know your theories down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more spooky tales. See you next time.